Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of my Sims 4 Covenant Legacy Challenge. My name is Ronald the Simmer, and this is Season 3, Episode 3. Queen Moira sat in her bedchambers as she discussed important information with her lady alchemist. Moira was now pregnant with her second child, and the thought of her vampiric genetics passing on frightened her. She was the queen of the witches, not vampires. Whatever intentions her father and grandfather had for her were dead in her mind. Since Moira became a young woman, she thought of ways to leave her bloodlust in the past, break free from what she believed to be a curse. Now, with today being Minerva's name day, the fear of her father's genes lingered in her mind. She asked Lady Jaleesa for aid, find a cure to her affliction, find a way to purify her from her father's twisted blood. She wanted to be rid of her vampiric genetics, to be a true witch. She swore her to secrecy, telling her to tell no one. Jaleesa held to her queen's wishes with pride. She was proud of the queen in a way. She saw her molding into the queen they needed, not a queen her father constructed. Now the Lady Alchemist was on a mission to find a cure for the queen. Hello everyone. So right now guys, we are currently celebrating Princess Minerva's birthday. We have the whole court with us, including Princess Minerva's family, which is also the queen's family. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce you to everyone. Um, Prince Victor has come from Hollow to come basically see his daughter's birthday. You know, he does not live in the queendom of Sirius anymore, so he has traveled here with his family. Of course, here we have King Vlad right now talking to Queen Moira, who is pregnant, as you guys can see. And where's the couple? Here they are. Then we have Prince Lucifer and his husband Lord August. So they are currently married and they are a married couple. And this is their child that they created through dark magic that has both of their genetics. This is their son Prince Vladislaus, named after his grandfather. And they have a daughter, Augusta, but she's an infant, so she didn't come. She's like around the same age as Princess Orlin, but she's an infant, so she didn't come. So Princess Augusta is still at Hollow under the care of other, governesses maybe. So yes, we are celebrating this party, guys. And as you guys saw in the beginning of the episode, Queen Moira is going through a bit of a pickle here because her life is getting turned upside down. She she does not want to be a vampire anymore, guys. She has not let anyone know about this. Let's just give you PTO. I don't know what job he has. He's a king, so he shouldn't have a job. Oh, okay, a master apothecary. Interesting. Hmm. So yes, the queen here, she does not want to be a vampire anymore. She thinks that it is a disease, something that she hates about herself. She's always hated that very big detail about herself, that she is a vampire. But she has entrusted Jaleesa with one day finding a cure for her. So she wants to, of course, cure herself, cure her sister Minerva of this disease, and she also wants to cure the child that she's bearing and her daughter Orlin, because she's almost certain that her daughter Orlin may have her father's genetics within her. She does not. I thought I had this door locked. I don't know what's going on, but Victor, come back in here, please. Victor, come back. Victor, come back. Actually, is everybody in here? And I'm about to just check really quickly. I'm sorry if I'm like clearing my throat a lot. I just ate. I'm currently kind of still eating, but I need to record this episode, so I'm taking a little bit of a break to record, get some content out for my subscribers. Um, so let me go ahead and lock that for everyone. But yeah, let's get him back in here. So yeah, the plan is, guys, is that Queen Moira, she is going to try to get rid of her vampiric side. She does not want to have this in her blood anymore. She feels that it taints her. She wants to be a pure witch, and though she may not look like it, when Jaleesa does find his cure, she is going to be a pure witch. She cannot stand the fact that she's a vampire. She's always hated it about herself. And though her father did try to like convince her that it's okay to be who you are, you know, she still, I think now that her becoming a queen and basically sending her father away kind of solidified to her that she cannot be a vampire. She must get rid of this in her blood, and she's gonna try to do the same thing for her sister, and the same thing for her child, her children. One, the one that's in her womb, and the one that is already born, little Princess Orlin down here. It's almost certain that Orlin may be half angel, half witch, or half vampire. She could be all three in one, but she wants to ensure that her vampiric genes are not getting passed on anymore, and she's probably not going to have any more kids after she gives birth to this current child, um, until, of course, she is cured of her affliction. So Jaleesa has been entrusted with that, guys, which I feel she's probably very, very happy about, because, yeah, of course, as we all know, the Sonnets, they have been banished from court for a very long time, and Jaleesa is, she know her mother was the Lady Hand and the Lady Knight at one point, and she is now the Lady Alchemist. And for a time was, I'm pretty sure, the Lady Stewardess when the war was happening for Queen Moira. And the deal was when the war was happening was that Jaleesa could come back to court and be at the Queen's side. She basically would forgive the Sonnet's family if they basically swore fealty to Moira's claim, and that is exactly what happened. So the Sonnets are no longer considered traitors. I would say they still, everybody still is fearful of Giselle. I would say, but they no longer are considered traitors. And maybe the reason why the Queen kept Jaleesa on her council was to basically, she knows that Jaleesa is really good with secrets. She knows how to get secrets really, really good. So maybe this whole thing was because she wanted somebody that she can trust, somebody that she know could be sworn to secrecy, in order to cure her of her vampirism. Now, the thing is about this, I don't think that it would be that much of a shocker to really anyone in the court. I feel like everybody has kind of accepted the fact that their queen is half witch, half vampire, but I still feel like she wants to keep it under wraps just in case if it doesn't work. And I'm pretty sure if her father found out about this, he would be so hurt to see that his daughter is like trying to change a part of herself, even though he's preached to her many times over that she should accept who she is. And if Elodie was still alive, guys, I do believe that she would have found a way to basically cure her daughter of of basically vampirism. That was one of the things that she did regret about marrying Victor, was the fact that her daughter was half vampire, and that her daughter will want to be a vampire queen, and that is King Vlad's plan. He wanted to basically infiltrate the vampires within court. Get them closer to get the vampires closer to the throne. Actually, where is King Vlad? Why are you down here mourning, mourning people, Vlad? You're supposed to. Okay. Oh my God. You're supposed to be up in the ballroom. Let's hopefully get you to teleport over here. He's over here mourning Queen Orlin. You didn't even care about the woman, so I don't understand the mourning of that aspect. Maybe he's mourning the fact that she was a great woman. Who knows, child? Because I mean, it did have some type of history with one another, but it wasn't romantic or anything of the sort. Maybe it was somebody that he once knew, and he probably feels bad about it. Who knows? But you need to get your behind in here, Vlad. Please, you have a party to attend to. Now, I do feel like Vlad, guys. The reason why I do want him in here is to talk about him, but I do feel like Vlad, he is very much, guys. I do feel like Vlad, he's very worried about the situation dealing with his granddaughter and his son, being sent back to Hollow. I'm pretty sure he's very upset with Victor because in his mind, how could you let your daughter do that to you? You were regent and they kicked you off the council. Like you're so pathetic is what I feel like he probably would be saying to his son, over the course of weeks that he's been in Hollow. But I'm sure Vlad is also here now that basically trying to knock out two stones in one. He's also here to kind of I think he's gotten close to his granddaughter as well. Let me actually see just by this whole party. Let me actually check. Oh yeah, they did get a little close. Um, let's ask to feel the baby. So I do feel like he would be here to try to convince his granddaughter here to basically oh, look at this, guys. I kind of want to take a picture of this because this is his granddaughter. Um, let me see. I'm gonna probably go to Celestia because I don't feel like turning off headline effects again. But oh, look at the married couple over there, guys. That's so cute. I love that. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture. There we go. But yes. I heard you became friends with Lady Marcella Crescent. She's pretty cool. Oh, we miss you too, Arwen. Um, I do feel as if Vlad he is going to try. He's trying to convince his daughter to basically take his father back. Um, when Vladislaus sent his son over here, it was for life. He had really no intentions of basically bringing Victor back over here to back to Hollow. Essentially, his when he married Elodie, he was supposed to live the rest of his life over here in Sirius. I mean, that's usually what happens when you marry somebody off into another country. You don't expect them to come back, and the fact that his son is back in Hollow is like, you know, get off your butt and go back to your home. But of course, Queen Moira has sent her father away to not only protect her reign, but to appear more stronger than you know to appear stronger to her court. The fact that she had her father just prancing around here, telling his daughter what to do as queen was very delegitimizing. And if you guys haven't, let me actually get her to meet her nephew. I think she's gonna come over here and hug him because she's never not her nephew, this is her first cousin, but she doesn't really speak to her cousin because of course they are on two different sides of they're in two different countries and they don't get to see each other often. Now he would have been at the coronation, guys. That's exactly why I moved him inside the castle because I've realized whenever you do parties, a lot of the Sims that you want to come don't come in, and when they do come, they leave immediately. It's a glitch that's been in the Sims for years now, and I'm getting sick of it. So instead of just for now on, when I do have parties, I'm not even gonna start a party. I'm just gonna basically invite the people over here. I'm gonna add them to my party so that I know they're gonna stay because we were supposed to meet little Prince Vladislaus at our. We were supposed to meet him at the coronation of Queen Moira, but he, of course, did not come, which really irritated me. But hey, he's here now, and she's finally getting to meet her cousin. I'm sure that she's probably sent letters to Hollow, uh, asking to meet him one day. But this is her family. She has family on her father's side, which I think is really cool outside of the Queendom of Sirius. So I do love this. And she just became good friends with him. Oh, but and this is her basically her uncle-in-law. It's her uncle August. But yes, this is Prince Lucifer's husband. Now, if anything were to happen to King Vlad, the throne will go to Lucifer. And Lucifer will become king and his husband will become prince consort. But of course, that time is very far from now because Vlad is going to be alive for a very, very long time. And I don't know if he's ever going to die, to be honest. But he does have like another generation of heirs just in case he does pass away, because I do think he realized basically when he did send his son Victor over to Hollow, his throne, if anything were to happen to his sons, would probably pass to Moira and Minerva, which could be good in hindsight if his granddaughters were more vampiric than witch. But he's seeing that his son has failed in that regard to try to convince them that they are more vampires. I feel like Vlad's whole plan from the start was to try to infiltrate the witches and basically make vampires a part of this, queendom. Basically control the vampires here. He wanted his political gain was to make the witch queendom vampiric, and his son failed in that way because his daughter absolutely hates the fact that she's a vampire. She tried to get used to it, but she could not. She could not assimilate to her father's culture, which I understand. Also, our queen is getting hungry, so we do have to get her to drink on someone's blood, and I do have somebody in mind for her. As you guys have noticed, I have not created a blood banquet. I've done it on purpose because Moira, she does not want to appear as a vampire. She wants to make sure that she wants to basically assimilate to witch culture, and the fact that she has this lust for blood, it really, really, um, it's embarrassing for her, and she doesn't want her aunts, her ladies, the other witches of court, to fear her. So I have been getting more to drink blood, but it has been like very much in private. I don't really do it on screen most of the time, but I think I will do it on the screen this time. Most of the time, I actually just cheat her blood need, but her thirst need, I should say. But other times, I do just get her to drink from her concubines off screen, and the one she has been particularly drinking from lately has been Master Czar, or her Knight Czar. So she has been drinking from Czar a lot, and she's asked him, and he's been very much grateful. He's been very, I should say, he's been very nice about it. He's allowed her to drink from her. I am going to ask him again today, but that is exactly. Oh my God, no, Minerva, you got to come over here and parent your sister. Um, Discipline recent behavior. I feel like she's going to be firm with her. Uh, Tell her not to make a mess, but yes, yes, that is basically what's going on, guys. Moira, she does not like the fact that she's a vampire, and she is going to try to find ways to get rid of this vampiric thing. And Jaleesa is on the mission to do so. So basically, today we will be trying to help. We have to start reading tomes. Essentially, is what's going to start happening. We got to get vampiric tomes, and she's got to start reading them, do her research. Now, she won't stop being a vampire overnight. It'll happen over time, but we're going to have to find a way to cure our queen of vampirism, because she does not want to be a vampire. She has been noticing she has not aged. She's been beautiful and young, and she's remained that way, and she hates that she's not growing old with the rest of her family. She does not want to be 100 years old looking at people and they are all old and they eventually die. She wants to basically grow old and die like the rest of them. So she's going to try to find ways to basically cure her vampirism. So one day she can pass away just like her grandmother and her mother did before her. In a natural way, of course. Okay, so we've gotten everybody in here so they can go ahead and celebrate the Princess Minerva's birthday. I kind of find it sad though, guys, because Moira has kind of become the mother to her little sister, which is kind of cool in a way, but also very, very sad because her mother died prematurely. And then, of course, I feel like really and truly, Victor was doing most of the parenting when it came to Minerva, but once he left, Moira became the de facto mother to her. So she's kind of been raising her sister as her daughter in a way, which I think is very adorable, but also, again, very, very sad. Um, but she has decided to go ahead and throw this little party for her with her family on her father's side, making sure that their father came, because despite her having a bad relationship with her dad right now, her not being on the best of terms with him, I would say, she still loves her father. And though she had to send him away to protect basically her rule, she still loves her dad, and she knows that her sister will love to know who her father is. So she's allowed him to come to this birthday, this name day party that she's thrown for her. uh oh my God, Amelia, she's passing out because she's a coward. Oh wow, that's funny. But Minerva is definitely getting her birthday, which I'm so happy about for her. Oh my God! And look at Celestia, guys. She's so pregnant. What stage is she? She's still in her second trimester, but she is very big to say she's in her first trimester. So cute though. So cute. The queen is though, the queen though, guys. She's in her second trimester. Oh my God, my brain is so scrambled right now. I wonder what trait Minerva is going to randomize. Is the question. Let's see. Oh, she has an adoring sentiment about her sister getting a little older. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, macabre. That's interesting. And I do feel like it fits the young princess, guys. She's just like her sister Hera in a way, but maybe the fact that she never really got to meet her mother. Her mother died in childbirth, giving birth to her. Um, maybe she's the young girl always had this the young princess Minerva always has this outlook on life to where she's just like kind of morbid and she doesn't really see the happiness in a lot of things. Maybe I mean, macabre doesn't necessarily mean you're not gonna find happiness and stuff, but maybe she just sees a lot of things dark. And maybe unlike her sister Moira, she's more connected to her vampiric roots than Queen Moira is, which is very very interesting. And I wonder if and when Jaleesa does find this cure, will she want to take it? Is going to be the question I ask myself. But she's a macabre, and I really feel like this stems from the fact that she didn't have a mother growing up. The fact that she's heard stories about Queen Elodie but never got to meet her, um, kind of made her like a little bit of a depressing person, but also find the beauty in the dark things. And maybe her grandfather had a little bit of influence over her. Maybe he's talked to her in places that we have not seen on camera and stuff. So this is very interesting. I guess I'll make her a. Let's just give her the social butterfly trait, and I'm going to go ahead and give our little princess a makeover, and I will be right back, guys. Oh, look, she looks so adorable. Okay, guys, so we are back, and I have given our lovely Princess Minerva Odina a makeover. This is how she turned out. Of course, as we all know, guys, I like to color coordinate my houses and my covens with their family colors. But um, I just felt like purple was Minerva's calling. I don't know what it was. Of course, her family colors are blue, but purple is definitely her calling, and I feel like with her traits, she definitely wanted to be edgy, more edgy than the rest of her family, and she's even like put like little purple uh dyes like highlights in her hair, which I found so cute. And I was just messing around with the hairs, to be honest, and then I came across this hair and I was like, oh my god, this fits Minerva so perfectly. And dyeing hair is not a thing in vampire culture. Well, it might be in vampire culture because we don't really dig into their culture, but it's definitely not a thing in witch culture because dyeing hair is seen because they have silver hair, so like they try to show it off as much as possible. So they don't really like dyeing their hair, um, because they want everyone to see that they're otherworldly. Uh, but I feel like in Minerva's case, she already has black hair, and she's like, "Hey, I like the color purple, so let's put it in my hair." I feel like that it'll definitely shock the court a little bit that she has purple in her hair, but they would just chalk it up to just her being Minerva. But it also solidified to me that she low key likes being a vampire, guys. The fact that she wants to get close with her uncle, August, the one that is married to the future king of Hollow. She wants to get close with her uncle August, who is right here, who is, of course, a vampire. Now, this could mean anything, but I think that she's very curious with her culture, and she's trying to find a way to get closer to it. And so she's looking at her uncle August and like, maybe I should talk to him and ask questions about who I am and stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and show you her other outfits. This is her everyday hot weather and athletic wear. So this is what she wears in those outfits. I think it's really really cute. Um, and of course you've seen her party and formal wear, and her other outfits, I think, this is of course her winter wear. So I love this. She has bits of light purple and dark purple all around her, but the thing is with her, she really likes purple. And I think even though the court might say like, oh my god, why she's dressing in these, well, not the colors, but why she's dyeing her hair, Minerva would, I mean, I feel like Queen Moira would just be like, let my sister be. Like, she's just a kid. Let her have her fun. She doesn't need to worry about court politics until she gets to a little bit older. So she's basically chalking her sister's difference compared to the rest of the court to just her being a kid, which, it does make sense because she technically is being a kid, but she's also a very dark kid. Well, let's get her to take a piece of cake. Also, one thing I do want to say, guys, I was gonna just like make it a surprise, but like I really can't hold my excitement for it. Um, I am making another series. Well, it won't be an official series. It'll just be something that I might do in my free time, if I have any. If I'm not doing my if I'm not doing my Covenant Legacy, I might play this particular challenge that I'm currently creating. I have all of the Sims already done and created. I just kind of have to. I have the concept in my head of how I want to do it, and I'm currently creating the rules for it. I'm going to make the rules as simple as possible because I already have a headache with this current challenge and trying to keep up with my own my own rules. Oh my god, this is that's the reason why I tend not to play with rules, because sometimes I just can't keep up with my own god doggone rules. But I'm trying to stick with it with this challenge because it does make a lot of sense and it's fun to play with. But I have so many things to do that I lose track of my own rules a lot of the times. Actually, oh my God, Celestia, come over here, use the restroom, then you could probably come over here and grab you something to eat. I'm gonna let everyone do their thing that now that the birthday is done. I'm going to go ahead and unlock all the rooms now because the birthday party is technically over now. So let me go ahead and unlock these rooms. But this challenge that I am currently creating is going to be a mixture between um, the Royal Witch Kingdoms challenge that Fantasy X created, and the Vampire Amazon challenge that also Fantasy X created. But it's going to be a mixture between the two, and not necessarily, it's not going to be the same, but it's going to be a little different, and I'm going to call it the Vampiric Federation. Um, I'm excited to like show you guys it. It's something that I'm probably gonna play on my own time, but if you guys are interested, I might make it into like an actual series. Because I do like to play games by myself. So like playthroughs with myself, because sometimes I'm like I really want to play this game off the camera, but I really can't because this is a challenge for you guys that you are enjoying. So I don't want to take that away from you. So I've been tweaking with my own stuff in my own head, and trying to figure out ways I can play my own game. So I've come up with this new challenge called the Vampiric Federation, and I am going to it's going to be with vampires. But you got in due time, you guys will see what I'm talking about. I might even record something today after I get done with this episode, but I just wanted to like point that out just in case if you see like a new series popping up on my time on your timeline for my channel, that's what it's about. And I am currently creating the rules, so everything is not set in stone. But I'm gonna make the rules as simple as possible for my own sake, so I don't drive myself crazy like I'm doing with this challenge. But yes, guys, the Princess Minerva has aged up. She's so adorable, don't you guys think? I'm so excited. I am gonna start getting Jaleesa now that the party technically is over. I'm gonna start. Oh, I don't even have a bar around. Well, I can't even do that. Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and research how to become a fairy. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Um, no. I thought you could buy a book somewhere. Can't you buy a book? Okay, so I might actually have to go into one of the rooms for this. And yes, the ladies' rooms are not decorated, guys. I'm so sorry about that. That was on my planning card to do, but I have been when I decorate stuff, guys, I have to have my full attention into it. As you guys can see, I decorate very detailed. Like I have a very detailed decorating style that I like to do, and I'm very proud of myself when I do it. And for that reason, I am not decorating right now because I want my full attention on it. And when my attention is not on it, I'm not going to have my best. I'm not gonna put my best foot forward like I would like to. So for right now, I am gonna do it probably sometime today. Maybe like start decorating a little bit, but I'm not gonna have my full attention on it just yet due to the fact that I know that it's not gonna look right. I started to decorate this room, but then I got upset because the rug didn't match with the bed. So then I was just like, "Oh my god, I gotta look for no new CC content," which irked me even more. So it's just like I gotta have my full attention on it. And right now, that is not what's going on right now. I am busy with school because, guys, I literally, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little personal right now, but I had decided to change my major in school. I don't think that nursing is for me. I basically got into the things that I needed to get into, but then like as I was about to like actually get into the I've gotten done with my prereqs and everything else, but as I was about to like actually get into nursing, I kind of got cold feet. Cause I low-key realized that was like not my passion, and it's not that it was in my passion, cause I'm really good with helping people. Like that's like something that I am very good at. Sorry, I just got a call, but yeah, it's not that I'm not. I am pretty. I'm good at helping people out. Like I know a lot about the body and stuff like that, but I don't think I would be happy doing that career. It's a lot of work, and nurses they make money, but it's not enough for the stuff they do. Like they do a lot more work than doctors do, and they don't get enough pay as they don't get enough pay in my opinion. Uh, they get paid. You can become a really great nurse, but it's not something that I want to do anymore. It's going to be a very rough career if I end up going down that path. But I have decided to change my major to paralegal. So I am going to try because I'm very into politics. I'm going to try to get into politics maybe one day, and I feel like my best route is to go through the paralegal route. So I let's get Jaleesa up here. It's like a lot of things going on in my life right now, but I've decided that I'm no longer going to be a nurse, but I am actually going to go ahead and be a paralegal because I feel like I would be more passionate about it. Like I'm not as you know how you would like get excited about, oh my god, that's not why I was doing this. I was trying to buy a computer to order the tombs. Just because I'm talking, and then I was interrupted with a phone call, so then I got distracted. Oh my god, I'm sorry, guys. Now the computer needs to be in the lady hands room, so I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to put the desk here. I'm gonna put a desk here, and then I'm gonna get a typewriter. And then I'm gonna just put a chair right here, just for right now. Any random chair. I'm gonna lock this door so no one comes up in here and starts messing with the typewriter and stuff like that. But yes, I'm gonna become a paralegal, guys, because I feel like it is a something that I'm really passionate about. I love politics. I don't love the way our my country's government works, but I would like to help change it. And I'm gonna start off as a paralegal, and then maybe go back to get my economics degree. Um, because I think that'll be very perfect for me. Like I don't know, it's just something that I've always been interested in, and so I'm like, why not just go in that career path? Because being overworked for the amount of pay that they want you to do is not, something that I want to do personally. So I am. You should not be trying to pay these bills. Let me actually get Our Lady Stewardess, which is I almost forgot to pay the bills. That's crazy. Thea, do we have a mailbox? Actually, we do. So come over here and pay these bills, my love. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get Jaleesa to order some vampiric tomes. So I'm gonna have to get Lady Jaleesa up in this room. So allow access to Jaleesa. And let's go to the books and let's search for vampire secrets online. Um, or we're gonna pretend like she's actually researching it with paperwork and stuff like that, but reading books. But we're going through a computer instead to do this. But yes, guys, I am going to decide to become a paralegal. I'm gonna try to get my bachelor's degree in that, and I think that'll be fun for me. I'm gonna be doing a lot of things that I will enjoy. Okay, so we've gotten that underway. So let's see. Vampire secrets, vampire secrets, or not. Let me see. Um, Lady Lucius of okay, it's just one of the starters. Okay. and the bills have been paid. Oh no, I keep forgetting Vlad's still in our household. I'm gonna move them out in due time. But yes, I think that'd be a good career path for me, guys, because I'm very passionate about politics, which I don't talk on my channel to like, I don't want to like divide anybody. As everyone knows, American politics is very shaky right now, and I do not want to get into that mess. So I'm going to restrain my political views to basically make everyone feel welcomed, just in case if I have somebody on the opposing side as me. But yeah, that is something that I am going to do. Oh my God, Nara has a crush on Amelia. Jesus. Oh my God, the people and the families, they're just everywhere. Let's go ahead and purchase a vampire tome. Good. So we're gonna get our high lady here to start reading, and she's going to start trying to research information on well, she shouldn't be in here. So I'm going to actually get her to go inside her chambers. Technically, this whole area is really for Lady Jolisa because she is the Lady Alchemist. So this is her chambers when I do decorate it, and this area is for her. She has her apothecary area. So let's just get her to come sit in her area so she can start reading this tome. She's researching for the queen on how to get this cure for her in the future. But yeah, I'm sorry I went on a ramble about my personal life and the fact that I'm switching my major at the last minute of nursing school. But hey, you make life decisions, and my parents are going to help me out with that decision. So I'm very grateful for that. I really appreciate them. Um, but yes, guys, enough about my rambling. Um, One thing I am going to go ahead and do, guys, I'm a pause here, and I'm gonna come back at another point in our story here, because I do want to do something before we do get off on this episode. Oh my God, guys! As I was about to like basically set up for the next segment of the episode, I just wanted to pop in and show you guys this. But this is so cute. I came up here to basically start getting ready to move out all of the vampires back to Hollow. And I come up here in this little play area that is meant for the children to see Queen Moira, her uncle Lucifer, her father Victor, and her sister Minerva all in the same area spending family time together. This is so sweet, guys, to like look at this, because even though Moira is very upset with her dad and she doesn't really want to speak with him much, she still loves him very much. I mean, he was literally her parent her whole life, and he was he was in her life for a very long time, so she's very attached to her dad, I do believe. And Minerva probably is just spending a little time with her dad before he actually goes off to Hollow, because I mean, he left essentially, and he doesn't come back often anymore. And she probably doesn't have a lot of memories with him, considering he was gone for a very large portion now, considering that he's in Hollow. So I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys this very cuddly and cute moment, and the fact that Lucifer's here too. He's not really around often, but the fact that he's around his nieces, and his brother, kind of sharing in his family moment, I just think it's really really cute. Like, I am obsessed with this, because this is an autonomous action. Like, Minerva's up here playing with the dolls. Her father and her uncle are playing chess together, and Minerva's over here cross stitching, as they're having a family gathering together. I just wanted to pop in and show you guys this very nice moment between the family. Okay, guys, so we are back, and right now we are at Moonstone Castle with Queen Moira, Princess Minerva, and Princess Hera. So one thing Queen Moira wanted to go ahead and do, guys, was mourn the loss of Arwen. They never really got, well, I'm pretty sure the court had a they had a period of mourning for Princess Arwen, but um, they probably had like a private funeral that you guys didn't get to see on screen. But she wanted to come over here to pay her respects to her sister Arwen. In her opinion, she was wrongfully put in a crossfire about everything that happened, and then wrongfully executed for crimes that she did technically commit. But Moira had a lot of sympathy for her sister, and she felt as if she was placed in those positions And she wanted to go ahead and take her two younger sisters, the ones that live in the castle with her, Princess Minerva and Princess Hera, over here to basically pay their respects to, their younger sister. Well, it would be these two elder sisters, but it'll be Moira's younger sister. Arwen was definitely her younger sister. Now, I do want to go ahead and show you the three urns that we do have here. Three princesses that we did lose. So here we have Princess Artemis, Odina, Princess Artemis, Princess of Sunstone, and daughter to Queen Orlin. Then we have right here Princess Deianira Odina, Princess Deianira, Princess of Sunstone, Lady Hand to Queen Elodie, and daughter to Queen Orlin. Then we have right here Princess Arwen Odina, Princess Arwen the Pretender, a princess who grasped too close to the throne and was executed for treason. I should have also put um, daughter to Queen or daughter of Queen Elodie, daughter of Queen Elodie. Period. Or I'm not gonna put it period at the end of it. Yeah, I didn't do it for these, so I'm not gonna put a period at the end of this one either. But she is a daughter of Elodie. So, daughter of daughter of Queen Elodie. Let me put Queen in her title. But yes, Moira wanted to come over here and mourn her sister. She never got to really properly mourn her. And um, she took her sisters with her to kind of pay their respects to Arwen in a way. Hopefully, she is with the goddess now, having a more happier life apart from this one, is what I'm pretty sure Moira is hoping for her younger sister here. Um, but that is something that I did want to go ahead and show you guys. You never really got to see where Arwen lays her head at night, in the ground, I should say. But this is the royal crypts at Moonstone Castle, where we will lay all of the deceased princesses at. Um, but yes, these sisters have come over here to go ahead and mourn her loss. I did invite over Zar, guys, because I do want her to drink from him, but I actually might just teleport him here because, of course, as I've said before, every time you invite somebody somewhere on a lot, they never come, which is so annoying. Um, World Sim, let's teleport him over here. Um, and we're gonna go ahead and get her to embrace him so that hopefully he will not leave. So go ahead and embrace. Ask to be woohooed in sky. Um, Embrace him, and then guys, we're gonna go ahead and ask him to ask permission to drink because the queen is getting a little thirsty, and I think she will go ahead and now that the morning period, not the morning period, but now that they have kind of paid their respects to Arwen, she's gonna go ahead and send her sisters away so that they don't see this. Like she drinks very much in private. It's like an embarrassing thing for her, so she doesn't really like to drink in front of her siblings or anybody else. Spread the gloom. She can go ahead and talk to her cousin Hephaestus here, and Minerva can come over here and just play a little bit of chess, since her sister is down here. But let's go ahead and talk to Zara here. Come on, Moira. Come on. No, 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 don't leave, Zara. Don't leave. Come back. No. Teleport, Lotsim. Teleport you, Zara. Let's get her to embrace her favorite. So embrace Czar here and then ask him for a drink. Please do this for me. Ask permission to drink. Um, Come on, Czar. Czar, are you gonna? You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and add him to our household really quickly. This can make this so it can make it all more easier for me. This is what I'm talking about. This game irks my nerves. But let's just go ahead and no, Czar, come back over here. Czar, please stop it. Czar. Let me reset you now. Okay. Let me see. Conceal fairy form, and then I'm gonna get you to come back in it. Reveal fairy form, And then I'm gonna get you to come over here. Why can't he just fly here? But he can instantly fly. Interesting. We're gonna go ahead and get her to embrace her concubine because Czar technically traveled to the castle with them, but for some reason he did not show up. I invited him over again, didn't show up, so I'm going to add him to the household temporarily. She's gonna go ahead and embrace her concubine, her favorite here, her favorite, and then we're gonna go ahead and ask him for a drink because the queen is very thirsty, and she's caring for two. So hopefully Czar obliges again this time. Um, are they about the woohoo? Oh my god, you guys. This is okay. You know, I'm gonna let it happen. I'm gonna let it happen. But Zara and her are about to basically woohoo outside of the harem, which is interesting. Oh god, did you see this? Zara is really in love with the queen, guys. I think this is so cute. But this is actually goes against the harem rules because they're not supposed to woohoo outside of the harem if he's a concubine. But you know they're doing a little bit of illegal activities, which is okay. Which is okay. It's not like the world has to know. But Moira has taken her concubine out of the castle, traveled with her. You know everybody's kind of knowing that Zara is her favorite now. Um, but she is going to try to get a drink from him because she's getting thirstier and thirstier by the minute. So yes, so she's gonna ask him. It's so cute. That is so cute. Oh, okay. So ask him for a drink. Come on, you got this. There we go. Oh, he did. Okay, good. Because he did this last time, which I was really nice. That which was really nice about. But Minerva, not Minerva, Moira is very embarrassed about the fact that she's a vampire, and she really doesn't want anyone to see her vampiric side. But Zar sees a different side to Moira. You know, when everybody was fearful of him, fearful of her on the opposing side of the war, and he was captured, he saw a different side to Moira, and uh, I think that he, even though this is like kind of not seen as a good thing in the witch culture to like basically feed off of others, um, he sees Moira for who she is, and she's not an evil woman, and he wants to make sure that she's okay and protected and feeling good about herself. So he's going to offer her his wrist again like he did last time, um, so that his queen can be fed, which I think is so cute. Oh, it is blossoming this romance. But yes, yes, I love this for her. I think that she trusts Zara with this information. Um, she's still not fully satisfied, so I'm gonna have to find some other ways to like fill that bar up. Can she drink from him again? Oh, let's see. Let me see something. It's gonna be a 12-hour mark for her, so she really can't drink from him again. But I might have to find some other ways. Maybe another concubine. Maybe she might talk to what's his name? Maybe she might talk to L, because he seems very trustworthy enough with her. But she trusts Zara with this particular thing because of the love they share for one another and how close they are, how close they become. The fact that they share a daughter now together. So um, she trusts him not to spread her secrets, not to let anyone know that she's been drinking from him. But yes, guys, this was so cute and I loved it. I guess even though this is not his kid, he can go ahead and fill the baby. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna end this episode off here. My name is Rana the Simmer, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.